Hey, what's up guys, it's Sam here once again, and it's FreezeControl. Hope you guys have been good. I trust you. So let's get started. Tell me what's going on now. Let us dance together. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Hello, Johnny. You have been awarded a scholarship to study medicine in Russia. Scholarship to where? So you've not heard about Russia. You want to go and study medicine in Russia. You want to where every day it is cold. Every single day they are freezing. The temperature is always freezing. So you want every single day. Are you comparing? Lions are walking on the streets. Wolves. Don't let me. Better go inside your room now and apply to University of Maiduguri. You're not serious. Oh. I'm going. Wow. So a couple of days ago, I was going through my WhatsApp statuses and I came across this video, which was quite confusing and funny. I should put it somewhere there. Wait, someone actually... Is that real? The meaning of what they wrote there, обычный день в России, means a normal day in Russia. That's a norm here in Russia, normal day in Russia. So all these bears, where are they? Where are these lions they have been talking about? Like, am I in Russia? So what's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about some juicy misconceptions about Russia. I'm going to be debunking some of them are not true actually. Probably most of them I came across on the site. Actually not true. And today we're going to be talking about the misconceptions. But before I go further, I need to talk about the fun facts about Russia, the sweet things about Russia actually. Russia is actually a nice place to live in, a nice place to study in, and it's actually fun being here in Russia. First, the number one fun fact that amazes me the most and makes me very happy, and they hammered this into our head in our first year in Russia. Russia actually is the largest country in the world by land mass, like according to the space they encompass on the Earth. And this brings us to number 2. There are 11 time zones in Russia. Number 3, Russia has the coldest inhabited town in the world. There's this town in Yakutia region in Russia that's actually the coldest town in the world. It recorded a jaw-dropping temperature of -77.8 degrees Celsius in 1938, and ever since then it has not been as cold, but it's still extremely cold in that town. Now speaking of which, Russia has the coldest town in the world, and also during winter almost everywhere is extremely cold. Like winter is just very, very cold for us here in Russia. There's something people say about winter, that winter actually makes us fresh, finer. Well, that law actually works for everybody. Like, look at this picture now. This was my set when we came in 2018, November 2018 when we arrived. Look at how we're looking. And look at my guys now. Look at how they are looking. But look at me. This law practically does not work for me. Allow me to be humble now. As in, I don't understand. This law practically works for everybody and doesn't work for me. This was me when I was about leaving Nigeria, and this is me now. Like, no difference, right? Finally, on the fun facts, Russia actually has the longest railway path in the world. Like, I was amazed when I heard the number of hours to actually travel from one point, from the extreme point to the other extreme point of the longest railway path, and that's about 168 hours. How many days? Maybe 168 divided by 24. 7 days. It will take you complete 7 days to travel from one extreme point to the other on the longest railway path in Russia. Now, speaking of the animals, yes, I'm not yet talking about the wolves and the lions and everything. But speaking of the animals here, Russians actually seem to love dogs and cats. You barely walk on the street and you won't see someone walking with their dog or walking with their cat. And these dogs have a different mentality from what we have in Nigeria. Every single dog in Nigeria, or the reason why people have the dog in Nigeria, is for security and not for companion. So yesterday when I was coming back from outside to my hostel, I made a mini vlog of myself on the street of Russia. At least prove to you that Russia is beautiful and safe. And I encountered this dog, big, right? Moving to the aim of the video today, the misconceptions. The first misconception I'm debunking today is that Russia is very, very expensive. First, I don't think there's anywhere that is not expensive, but Russia actually gives you a lot of options and gives you a wide range to choose from. If you are that rich, if you are comfortable, if you are rich, you can choose the expensive options. And trust me, if you're not as rich as expensive options, there are other cheaper options for you. There are cities like Moscow, cities like Petersburg that are probably relatively expensive than other cities, and there are other cities that are actually cheaper and give you probably almost the same quality. Number 2 misconception: it's always cloudy and cold in Russia. Have you been in Russia during summer? Like summer, the sun is as scorching as anything. Let me just show you this. Even though I have the heater in my room, I'm wearing short sleeve, and this is Russia today, 6th of August. Very, very sunny. This is outside my hostel. Very, very sunny, and how do I put this now? Of course, the cloud is clear. It's not cloudy. So what are people talking about? And to the third misconception, people believe there are long nights and short days in Russia. But I feel if you understand geography very well, this actually has to do with time and season. So when we're in winter, we have longer nights and shorter days, like 6 p.m. In fact, 4 p.m. it's already dark. Everywhere it's dark, you think it's 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. or 12 p.m. But in summer, even around 9, 8, it's still a bit clear and everything is still normal. Now, this is second to the last misconception, and this is probably the biggest misconception, that Russia is actually unsafe. Just like you saw in the skit I showed at the beginning. I've been living in Russia for almost 2 years, and my life has not been threatened. At the beginning of this coronavirus issue, there were a lot of rumors flying around about Russia that the president is using lions and wolves to keep us in the house so that we don't go out. Like, I had people calling me from Nigeria to be sure I'm safe, to be sure I'm inside the house, sending me these pictures that is it actually true. Like, I've seen bears, I've seen lion, I've seen wolves, of course in the zoo, but I've never seen any of them on the street in Russia. Like, please guys, like, Russia is safe. The people are very, very friendly and creepy sometimes. Like, you'll be in the bus and someone is already taking a video of you, probably maybe because I'm black, and some children are actually surprised to see us. There was a day I was entering a bakery and the child was shouting, asking her mom that what is this? Then you don't feel bad, you actually feel like a star. Russia is very, very funny. Russia is very, very safe. The people want to snap with you. The people are just always happy to see you, probably because of the color. They are also very safe. And finally, on the misconception, Russian food is tasteless. Even though it's almost 2 years in Russia for me, I think I believe this misconception. I don't try Russian food. But I have a friend in Voronezh, I think, and a lot of friends here. People love Russian food. When we went for camp and they served us Russian food, throughout the days of camp, I did not taste their food. I was eating junks actually, because Russian pastries are actually the best, like the best I've ever tasted. If you eat some chocolate cakes in Russia, you'll just be wow. Russian pastries are very, very sweet. They are very, very tasty. But about the food, I might not be the best person to debunk this, but I've heard nice stories actually. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for staying with me. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you haven't, make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video to your friends, and please tell everybody Russia is actually safe. If you're a tourist, you can come here. If you're a student and you want to study here, you can come here. Maybe I'll make a video soon, maybe a vlog or something about student life in Russia or medical student life in Russia. So that's been it. Thank you guys. Make sure you share this video, and I love you guys. Peace.